Hi, I'm Hilary Talbot, acupuncture physician and clinical herbalist. Today we will be discussing acupressure for nasal congestion. Now, all of us get stuffed up from time to time, whether we have allergies or we're just coming out of cold and flu season. So I'm going to show you just a couple local points here on the face. So before you touch the face, you always want to make sure that you've washed your hands because then you end up with another problem called acne if you don't. So I'm going to stimulate an extra point called Bi Tung and a point called large intestine 20. And they're located on just where the bottom of the nose comes together and the outside of the crease comes together. So kind of in this divot along here. And you just want to use your pointer finger because the face is often sensitive. And you want to use about as much pressure as you can stand. And this is going to help locally to open up the nasal cavity so that you can breathe. And you might try stimulating one side while you breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth to see if it's actually working on you. And then the bladder channel itself is also very helpful. So the bladder channel actually starts inside in the inner canthus of the eye. So we're going to start at bladder 2, right in here in the medial portion of the eyebrow. There's a little divot here, which is actually a sinus cavity. And you're going to start by massaging that, and then you're just going to follow the channel back up into the skull. And a lot of times, just opening and working on this channel will release all the sinus cavities of the entire face. And so these right here, right behind the hairline, bladder 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 will also be quite painful a lot of times if you're congested. So you just want to find which ones are tender, and that's kind of a sign to you that those are the ones that you need to massage. I often find that bladder 7, which is located a little bit further back, fairly close to the vertex, the point of the head, are the most effective for releasing the entire channel. And if the fingers aren't enough, you can just use a stroking motion with the thumbs where we pull back through the whole bladder channel. This, of course, is great if you need instant relief. You can do it on yourself, but I think this always feels better when somebody else is doing it on you. So if you can convince a loved one to do this, it can definitely relieve a headache that's associated with sinus congestion and help you breathe better. If your sinus problems are chronic, I encourage you to seek out an acupuncture physician because it can be as simple as a few treatments and an herbal prescription tailored to you to fix a long-standing problem. I'm Hilary Talbot, and that was Acupressure for Nasal Congestion.